Conor can't dominate this fight, it's going to say, Conor, you ain't what we thought you were. Because as you know, Dre, most of the guys from the UK, they have to come prove themselves in the United States of America or against a good American fighter.
This game is a lot harder than, the game gets harder. Yeah. And you when you don't have them legs and them lower extremities and they not working right, because of age, because of tough fights, you put yourself in position to get hit a lot. And Conor Benn,
Ryan Garcia is a hell of a puncher. He's very explosive, dangerous hook, very dangerous. Everybody know that hook doesn't knock a buffalo out.
Roy Jones Jr. has revealed why he thinks Conor Benn could be stepping straight into danger by agreeing to fight Ryan Garcia. This matchup is already sparking major debate because both men bring explosive speed, relentless pressure, and real knockout danger every time they step into the ring.
He got great eyesight. He has great reaction time. He's going to be a great fighter. He just got to figure out how to use them feet.
Roy Jones Jr. said Ryan Garcia is the type of fighter you simply cannot afford to overlook for even a moment. That is exactly why a fight with Conor Benn is so risky, because Benn loves to push forward and exchange punches. Against most opponents, that style can be effective. But against Ryan, one small mistake can end badly. Roy knows Ryan does not need many opportunities to land a fight-changing shot. And if Conor comes in too reckless, he could be handing Ryan the exact kind of fight he wants. That is why Roy believes Benn could be making a huge mistake by accepting this challenge.
He probably throw a hook more like mine anybody's seen. Yeah. He got that one-punch shock on that left hook. Deadly, and then he understands how to throw it. So yeah, that's where he is.
Meanwhile, Pound for Pound recently tweeted that Dana White says Conor Benn versus Ryan Garcia is expected to be announced soon. That update immediately got fans talking because this is a dangerous fight for both men. Ryan brings speed, timing, and a devastating left hook, while Benn brings pressure, aggression, and a style that can turn any fight into a war. If this matchup becomes official, it could quickly become one of the most talked about fights in boxing. When asked about Ryan Garcia versus Conor Benn, Dana White gave a response that caught plenty of attention. He made it clear the fight is being worked on and hinted that an official announcement may be right around the corner. That answer instantly grabbed attention because this is the type of matchup that can attract both hardcore boxing fans and casual viewers. Ryan Garcia brings elite speed and knockout power, while Conor Benn brings non-stop pressure and aggression. So if this fight gets finalized, it could become a massive event.
Our position and philosophy is that any fight can be made. I mean, this is the business that we're in. I mean, even the guys that are and crying and complaining and everything else, they run a business. They're involved in this sport to make money, and there are very small windows of opportunity. And when something happens that builds a fight, you have to capture that fight right there at the time and in the moment. So I don't believe that any deals can't get done.
On the other hand, Ryan Garcia has just fired a warning shot at Conor Benn. He tweeted, "Conor, are you seriously thinking you are stopping me? And you couldn't even stop a Regis Prograis at the end of his career. He probably would have stopped you if he were a younger dummy." And Conor replied saying, "You weren't calling me out after the Eubank fight. You show your character. I will punch your head in, Ryan Garcia." To which Ryan replied, "Think real hard why." And from that point, the tension between Ryan Garcia and Conor Benn only kept escalating. What began as trash talk quickly became personal, with both fighters looking to get deep under each other's skin. Benn is speaking like a man determined to make a statement, but Ryan is answering like he already knows something the fans do not. If this fight gets announced soon, the drama is only going to intensify. But Conor Benn has made it clear that he believes he can beat Ryan Garcia if the fight happens next. Following his recent win over Regis Prograis, Benn accepted Ryan's challenge and said he wants the WBC welterweight title, with reports linking the fight to a possible announcement soon. Benn is speaking with serious confidence, even claiming he would like to stop Ryan early, but Garcia has responded with plenty of trash talk of his own. That is what makes this matchup so intriguing. Benn brings pressure, toughness, and a fearless approach, while Ryan brings speed, precision, and that dangerous left hook. For Benn, beating Garcia would not just be another victory. It would be the biggest statement of his career and a chance to prove he belongs among the elite names at welterweight.
You've been very warmly welcomed by everyone here in Bournemouth. No days off, building towards something big.
Yeah, no, we're always working, but Bournemouth is beautiful. I've been here a few times with my family, but the work don't stop. And when you come around by the beach side, it's beautiful, isn't it?
All right.
It's like Santa Monica, a bit better though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a lot to compare between the two. What about the big fights that are on the horizon for you? We're not there yet, but everything feels like it's building momentum with Zufar, and there's some big fights potentially on the horizon.
Yeah, I mean, I've made no secret in fighting for the WBC World Title. It's the belt obviously my dad won, and, you know, it'd be a dream for me to get that belt. I mean, the other person's doing a lot of talking, you know, as he does, so, you know, just hopefully he signs the contract.
How many rounds do you reckon it will take you to knock out Ryan Garcia?
I'm liking these questions, you know. How many rounds? I've got a lot to prove in this fight. Not just to everyone else, but to myself. You know, the 10 years ago, me as a kid, who first turned over to be in a position I'm in now where I can solidify my own legacy and prove that irrelevant of all the noise, irrelevant of all the haters, irrelevant of all the no's you can't do, I'm going to go into this fight fueled with a chip on my shoulder to prove to the world that I will and will be the greatest WBC champion. So, you know, for me, to answer your question, I'm going to come out fast and put it on him and hopefully get him out there early, within 4.
And what are you looking forward for the left hook?
What am I looking for? They said don't hook with a hooker. It's exactly what I'm going